Hello and welcome to Ark, the complete series. I've got quite a few things planned for today's episode, but one of the things that's kind of been bothering me for a while is having all of these dinos. When we started the series, we were still on the old kibble system, so you needed lots and lots of different types of dinos. The new kibble system then came along, and I was sort of like planning to just keep a hold of all of these dinos, just because most of them I got them during like the Valentine's Day event. But I'm just not on this system as much as I'd like to be. I've got too much, involved in work life to be able to keep on this server regularly. So the problem is they're trying to keep them all fed. I mean, if you look at like here, I mean, I was only on here about like a day or so ago. All the meat's gone. And there's some of the berries are still here. So that's given me an idea really as to how to sort of like try and thin all this lot out and send them over to my cousin's farm, if you will. So I'm going to go through like a list really and just try and figure out which ones I want to keep. That way when I go out and gather all the food, hopefully that'll last longer for them, and I won't need to be on the server as often. So I'll start off with the basic kibble. Now that one's a really easy one, to be honest. It was always going to be the dodos. That was my plan from the start, and it's going to stay that way. So basically anything else, there's no real point keeping those now. So just looking at the list, that means the dillos over here, unfortunately they can go now. There's no point keeping a hold of those. Then there's the listros over there. And there's the parasaurs downstairs, so they can all go. Now we're over on to simple kibble. Now I think at the start I had been thinking more about keeping like the pteranodons, because they're always your first fly. You probably keep a hold of those, but I've had second thoughts, because if I put meat into my inventory or if I put berries into my inventory, they all spoil after 10 minutes. That's the default timer I'm seeing on this server here on the island. So technically it shouldn't make a difference, but it's much easier for me to go out and take Barry the Beaver out. We do one complete run, we get tons and tons of berries, whereas if I've got Big Budgie, we've got to go out and kill quite a few dinos to get enough meat to keep these all going, and that's in a stack of 20 versus berries which are stacks of 100. So I'm leaning towards trying to keep as many herbivores as I can. That way all I have to do is just a small sort of like meat run and a quick berry run, and then I think in theory I should be able to get all these fed much quicker, and it'll last a lot longer. So I'm actually thinking this time round is I'm going to keep the patches for that, because they're just little dinos actually as well. So that's another good thing. I mean, I could have kept the Dimorphodons over there. They're a bit harder, I find, to catch, because if they're flying around in the air, it's very hard. I find it hard to bowl them. So I think probably going forward, I'd probably lean more towards these patches. So yeah, I'd say those Dimorphodons, they'll go. What else is there? There's the Pteranodons that are upstairs, they'll go. And then there's the Trikes that are outside. Now, there are some Trikes out there of the breeders that I've got out there. I'm going to keep. They're an interesting colour, and I'm quite tempted to do a bit of mutation later down the line with them. So I'll keep the Trikes for the sake of keeping them, but just purely for the kibble I'm going to hold on to the patches. Now for the regular kibble, I was always leaning towards these the turtles down there, the Carbonemus. I mean, they're very easy to catch like early game. But I've been having a bit of a rethink on those now, because we're quite further on into the game, and I've already got myself some ankylose over here. So I'm always going to have a male and a female breeder. I mean, normally with like utility dinos, you just go out and get one and that's it, end of story. But I'm trying to breed them. I want to try a bit of mutation, but I also want to just see how much of a big difference it is having one that's imprinted versus one that's not. So I'm always going to have those two around. So I think it might be easier, to be honest, if I just breed up a couple of those and keep two females around just for the sake of getting eggs. And I think the turtles can go. Just having a look in the list to see if there's anything else that goes. Oh yes, there's the stegos outside. I won't be needing them anymore. So that's 4 stegos. So yeah, that's going to thin things out. Now for the superior kibble, I mean that's pretty much a no-brainer for me. I mean I always use Argentavis, so those ones can always stay around for the superior kibble. So yeah, those 4 can stay. I'm just looking on the list to see if there's anything in here. No, I'm not seeing anything else on the list, so that's a pretty simple one, really. For the exceptional kibble, that's a pretty much done deal. That's always going to be the T-Rexes, so until the T-Rexes turn up, we won't be getting any exceptional kibble. And then for the extraordinary kibble, my only option is the Hesperornis anyway, so that's pretty straightforward. Now, I did say I was going to get rid of the Pteranodons, but I'm going to keep this one here. I'll keep a hold of her because there's times where I've been out with Big Budgie here and I've getting killed, respawned back at base, and I need a fly to get back. So for now, I'll keep a hold of Neely there because she helps me out. At least I'll be, if something does go wrong, I'll be able to fall back on her to be able to get back out there quickly. So I'm just going to pause the video and I'm just going to have a quick phone call to my cousin at the other farm. And we'll get all these dinos moved. So, see you shortly. Well, we've completed that clear out now. And what we've got over here, we've got like a little ramp system here. I'm using that for the dodos and the patchies. The idea is that basically if these drop eggs, the egg hits the ramp and it rolls down. I mean, it works for the patchies, not for the dodos for some reason. Their egg just tends to seem to like hit the ramp and it just stays there for some strange reason. But at least the patchies, it's definitely working. So I mean that's a lot better because before I was struggling to get the patchy eggs. If I tried to get them from the back, I'd get battered out the way by the tail. If I tried to get them from the front, I usually couldn't get like low enough and close enough to the egg. This was usually just the 2 on the side I could get to. I could get to the egg from the side. So this should be a lot more efficient now. We need 2 more Ankylos, and I'll probably get those while I'm breeding these Ankylos up to get my utility Ankylo, because basically, I mean, if I run into like a request for say exceptional kibble, I don't have that yet. If I get asked to take them for a walk and the walk takes too long, it'll break the imprinting process, so I'm bound to end up with like a couple of spares females easily, I would imagine. So I think basically, I mean, this is a lot cleaner now, a lot tidier. I've left the Oviraptor up there just for the sake of I need other things to get on with. But at some point I'll probably bring it down here, and I think I'll do that once I get round to like rebuilding this place. I mean, next time round, I just need the 1 floor. There's just so few dinos I need now. The T-Rexes and the Allosauruses that I get, they'll be outside anyway, so I don't really need anything big to house all these dinos. So yeah, something to think about really. The kibble system's completely changed. There's like the number of dinos and the type of dinos you need now. But anyway, the next thing I want to do is I want to start looking for I was going to keep my eye out for T-Rexes, but I think what I'll do is I'll focus on looking for some decent saber-tooths out there, because I want to start having a look in the caves. There's some very simple caves out there, and I specifically want to go to one in particular, just to see if I can get myself some dung beetles, and we'll have a look around, see if I can find the artifact over there as well. So I don't need anything really high level, because it's a pretty easy enough cave we're going to next. I just need to be, be careful of the things like the bats, for instance. They can be a real pain, and it's a lot easier if you go in with a dino than it is going on foot. So I think basically me and Big Budgie, we're just going to go out looking for a reasonable couple of saber-tooths, bring those back, breed them, and then we'll have basically a decent, hopefully a reasonably imprinted one, if not a fully imprinted one, to then go and take down the cave. So we'll go out looking, and I'll bring you back once I find some. Well, the highest I've seen so far is actually a 125. I've cleared one of them away. I mean, I've been backwards and forwards between the mountains and the volcano and the different mountains. There was definitely a 125 around here somewhere. So I'm tempted to just grab that one and take it back to that pen I've got near the volcano, but I'm going to have to see if I can find it, because as I say, I cleared out the other 125 because I was starting to get optimistic, thinking I might get a decent level. What are you then, Furball? Oh, missed. Oh. Right, are you the 125? Right, I'm going to take this one. There's been some nice coloured ones, I must admit. It's like, you know, mixtures of green and... hang on a minute, where we're going, what we're doing. Right, okay. Yeah, mixtures of green and blue and yellows and what have you. But, yeah, I think that's not exactly very helpful if it doesn't have a decent level on it. That's what I seem to find most of the dinos that are out there that have got decent levels. They don't have decent colours to go with them, unfortunately. I think the highest Argentavis I've seen that had some of these new Easter colours, that was level 100, which I was quite tempted, but I really could do with a higher one than that. But anyway, I'm going to take this one back to the pen. It's a male level 125, so we'll go searching around for a female after that, and I'll bring you back once I've got one. Well, I managed to get a 105 female, which isn't too bad. I mean, I've spent most of the day literally just going around searching for like high-level saber tooths, and I mean, interesting enough, this male was 125, and he's got 260 melee versus her 283. So at least we'll get some better melee out of it, out of the two of them. But I'm just going to basically leave these two to mate. And then whatever we get from that, I mean, I'm not too fussed. I don't have to end up with something like, you know, 100% imprinting. It would be great, but you know, I'll go with whatever we get, because I just need something to take down the cave, really. I think what I'll do is in future I'll just keep an eye out for anything that's, you know, higher level to see if we can improve on what we've got. So we've got to wait for these two to mate. Then we'll basically, once the baby's born, I'll bring you back. Okay, so I should pop out any minute. There you go. So got a 193. Stay there, little one. Right, so right, come on. Need to get you some meat. Come here. Yep, there you go. Right, so you two, no more hanky panky. Right, so let's see, what are you then? 17. Oh, so it's got the, so we got a female, so she didn't get the better melee, but I mean that's okay for now anyway. I mean, as I say, I mean, I'm just looking for anything to go down that cave with. So it's going to be a while before this one tames up, matures, I should say. I mean, looking at about what, 9 minutes per care. So yeah, it's going to probably take a while. So I'm just going to basically just get this one matured, and then we'll head over to the cave. So see you shortly. Well, we're outside the cave entrance. I think it's the lower south cave where we're at. So you can see that there's the cave entrance there, and as far as I remember, this one leads to the artifact of the hunter. So we've got Emerald here. She almost came out at 100% imprinting. It was bizarre. Everything she asked for was walking. It's like the one thing I definitely didn't want, because I've got the rates turned down. The problem is if it takes a long while for, like, you know, for a walk to complete, it just overruns. That's like the one downside of like lowering the rates, is things have to be done a lot quicker. If you were on like the official server, that would be great if all you got was walks. But in my case, I was just running round and round and round in circles, going around the base until eventually the imprinting took. So she's missed one. Just drop that there. So yeah, she's only missed one. But yeah, I'm quite pleased anyway. But where we're at is, you can see there's like Stonehenge over there, and we're right here on the beach. So I mean, it's easy enough to find this cave. You just basically look for this opening over here and just head down there. Pretty straightforward. What I've done though is I've built myself a little little place just outside, just in case something bad does happen. Hopefully it won't. And I'm just trying to make sure I remember. I'm trying to remember how to get back now again. Hang on. I think I'm getting myself lost, or I'm going in the right direction here. Yeah, we're in the right direction. So I've left the budgie just stuck up there. So I've got like just a little base inside of here. Got myself a bed to respawn and like a storage where I can keep anything there. But come on, we better get going. So we'll see what's down here, because it's a long time since I've been in these caves. I suspect there might be bats in here. And I'm going to keep my eye out for things like any dung beetles, because they'll come in handy. So far it's pretty quiet, which is sometimes a bad thing. Ooh. Sounds like you got a level there. Just go wait for the server to catch up. Right, we'll put that into your health. Let's take a left this time. I know. Look, I mean, can you like just lay off the the enthusiasm there for your levels? It's looking eerily quiet, this place. Now I know I can go down there. That'll take us over the ledge. So we're going to go this way. Aha! Spiders. Ugh. Ooh, lots of spiders. Oh, spiders and snakes. Spiders and snakes aren't so bad. I can deal with spiders and snakes. It's the bats that I don't want. Because of the bats, you can get rabies from them. These things are fine because they're a saber-tooth can take the brunt of it. Yeah, I know. You're all excited. Oh, that's something. That's what I didn't want. Drat. I definitely don't like these things. Oh, you snuck up on me and you bit me. Not good. Yeah, I definitely don't like the Arthropluras because they destroy your armor. Is that another one sneaking around here somewhere? Oh, scorpion. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to keep my eye out for these blooming Arthropluras. I forgot they were down here. They're annoying. You seriously want to dodge them so you don't end up getting your armor destroyed, because they just write it off straight away. Ah. Come on, one more to go. Right, so put level into your health. Might as well put that on then, seeing as my leather armor's broke. That sounded like another one. Am I missing something? Yeah, torso. I got it. Not you. I'm supposed to wear it. Right. Oh, more levels. Right, come on. Let's keep going. Oh man. Take forever to sort of like stretch out, and you take things like a bit too far, I must say. Yeah, I'm trying to get a feel for where I'm going to remember where it is. Because at some point I'll probably have to stop and get a oh, Arthroplura. No! Run away! I'll wait till they come out and then we'll chew on them. Oh no! Oh come on! This is just getting silly. Right, so you've spit on us. We'll start and we'll see if we can chew you then. Oh, that's annoying. First my leather armor, now my cloth armor. What? I think there was a one down there. I remember seeing one down. Yeah, is that one over there? Yeah, that's the ledge that you can go down. Oh, dung beetles! Oh, there's a dung beetle there. That's something we can get later on. So at least I know there's one here. That's good. Actually, that is something I need to think about. Actually, there could be... I don't think there's any Megalosauruses in here. There could be. There was... one of the Megalania, I think they are. The ones that... they tend to keep themselves to themselves. But they're going to be hiding on the roof. Right, so there's a dung beetle there. But that's the ledge. If you come over the ledge, you end up over here. Yes, that's familiar. I was getting a bit bored of waiting for that, so that's one thing you can do is if you jump. Yeah, if you jump you can stop it doing that like animation where where it's once you level it up. Oh, come on, how many are you? Oh, I'm trying to remember if there's anything through there. Oh! Snakes in the walls. At least not too high level anyway. Alright, so we've got too much and I can hear a snake somewhere. Right, I don't need all this chitin. Where's that snake? I can hear a snake somewhere. Where are you? It's out there somewhere. Can you see it? I can hear it. Yeah, have another level. Yeah. We've seen you're all excited again. Right, let's try down here then. Scorpion. No, that's not bad, it's only level 20. Yeah, it's one thing I love about caves is things just keep coming out of the walls at you. I can hear a snake somewhere, I just can't see it. Where are you? Tell you what, can I repair that? Fibre and hide. Oh, I don't have any fibre on me, do I? Rats. Thought I brought some fibre. I must have left it outside because I'll probably put it in the on Big Bird. Big Bird? Big Budgie. Can we go through here? Aha! There's the artifact anyway. I just expect a load of things to come running outside now. Because I think that's the little gap you saw before, so I could have run through here on my own. I could have crouched through, but I'm just being careful in case a load of things suddenly come running out at me. I mean, to be honest, it's a low level cave. I could have really come in on foot, I just couldn't remember if there was things like bats and what have you. And I can hear a snake, I just don't know where it is. Alright, stay put. Yep, I can hear something. Yeah, spider. Well, that's not too bad. I didn't have to stop to heal her anyway, so yeah, it's the artifact of the hunter. So it is definitely one of the easier ones to get. Just dump that. I don't need that much. Wow, you still got too much. What do we... you're not going to need all this food now, are you? We're going to dump a lot of this. So that's a bit better. Yeah, you can't squeeze under there, can you? So I could have ducked and come in here, but then I would have been up against that spider. And somewhere out here, somewhere there is a snake. I mean, there's things in the water. You could go in the water if you want. I think what we'll do is we'll backpedal. Because I came down here, when I came into the cave, I took a left. And you can see there's something over there, so there's a loot drop over there. So I'm going to backpedal a bit. Because then we can take a right instead. So, okay, we swing a right here. The reason I'm doing it is because I know there are explorer notes and what have you in here. So, what are these? Spiders? Oh, Arthropleura. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep backing up because of the blooming Arthropleura. I don't want to be... I don't want to be in a corner, backed into a corner with Arthropleura, but I don't want to... Because I want to be facing them the closer that I am to those Arthropleura. Yep. Drat. Broke them anyway. Right, I'm just going to run away so I can get my bearings. Looks like we're alright. Oh, another spider. Yeah, if memory serves, there's an explorer note over by that ruin over there. I mean, I don't particularly need it, I don't think, but may as well. May as well get it. I think there's snakes over there. Oh. Yeah. Tell you what. Oh, Struth, she's taking a lot of damage here. Right, let's get that note while we're at it. Ooh. I'll have to really keep an eye on her health because she's really running out of health really quickly here. Oh, we're gonna have to run. Nope, we're gonna have to run. There's no way she's gonna survive with that low amount of health. That's a pity that I should have gone for the explorer note a bit earlier. Could have taken advantage of it to get her more XP. Right, well I think we're gonna heal up then. Do what we can to heal up and then we'll be back into the game. So, see you shortly. Right then, so now we're healed back up again. Oop, more snakes already. Yeah, now that we're healed up again, we can get back into the game here. I mean, most of the levels I've been putting into health. I've put a couple into melee because she's got like 3,000 health now. And the good thing is, I mean, she'll get better as time goes by. The more of these cave runs she does, the more XP she'll get, and then she'll be better at it. It'll go a lot easier next time. Right, so let's put that into melee. I know. Just double check your topo is going down actually. Yeah, it's going down, that's alright. So far I've only seen one dung beetle. Right, so there's a loot drop over there. Spiders, oh! Is that not, oh! Ooh, Arthropleura. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about the spiders, but the Arthropleura, I've just repaired my blooming armor again. Oh, Struth, it got me. Oh, that is not good. Oh, what was that? Oh, how on earth do you get on the ceiling? How did you get on the ceiling? That's not possible. Hang on a minute, that's not fair if you're on the ceiling. Right, let's see where it's gone now. How does it get on the ceiling? How am I supposed to get that if it's stuck on the ceiling? That's not fair. See if I can shoot the blooming thing. Oh, that's not... I don't want to trank it. I don't want to tame the thing, I want to kill it. Ooh, that's a good shot. Actually, what am I doing? I could have done that while on top of the blooming saber-tooth. Duh. I forgot about that. To be honest, there is an easier way of dealing with them, and that is just send the actual saber-tooth in after them, to be honest. I totally forgot about that. What I should have done, I should have just got off the saber-tooth and let her go and deal with them all. It's a heck of a lot easier. Right, I want to be careful down here. So there's some snakes. Snakes over there. Spiders. Yeah, they're alright. Snakes and spiders, I don't mind. Just means I've got to keep an eye on the topo, but it's blowing off the pleuras that bug me. What's that? Is that a scorpion over there? Another... Oh, you're overweight, are you? Yeah, let's dump some of this then. It's way too much to be carrying for. Right, put a bit more into melee. I know. You're excited again. Yeah, there's usually like an Arthropleura tends to hide around here somewhere. Oh! Gordon Bennett got me right by surprise, that thing did. Oh, that's true. Right, well there's an explorer note anyway. So that gives you a bit more XP, hopefully. Or is it me? You? Me? Somebody? Just gonna wait for the server to catch up. It's you. Oh, you've got 3. Yeah, I think I'll start putting it back into... What are you up to? 3... Once it gets to 350, I think I'll put it into... back into melee. Back into health, I should say. Right, so there's another loot drop here. And there's another explorer note. Oh, wow. Oh, what's that? Something's trying to bite me. Oh! Oh, crap. Arthropleura, and I'm stuck. I'm going to have to watch my own health here, because these things can attack me as well as the blooming saber-tooth. Come on! Clear them out! Ooh, 145, wow. But I need something to get my health back up. So your health is about half. And I don't think there's anything else down here. Anything? Nope. Nothing of use. Right. Well, that's good because we're getting 3. What about me? So I've got a level. I think I'll put that back into fortitude. Get my fortitude going. Well, that's good anyway. I mean, at least we've got the artifact. So I'm just going to basically just run up and down here a few times, just to make sure I get enough of them. Because you can only carry one at a time. So I'm just going to do that. Once I've got a few, I'll bring you back. Well, me and Emerald, we actually went outside because she had those buffs. Thought it would be better if we go outside and take advantage of the XP buff to like basically level her up a lot quicker. So we've done that. I mean, she's up to what, level 218, so that's not too bad because I mean she was level 193 when I started, so she's done quite well. But I thought I'd take advantage of the time that I'm down here to actually get myself some dung beetles. So just put you over there. I mean that's pretty easy enough. I mean it's easy to go for the low level ones, and it's just a case of just feeding them the dung basically. And then once I've got these, I can then I should be able to get fertilizer a lot quicker. Yeah, because that they'll eat the dung and they turn it into fertilizer, and it's a lot better than having to fill the compost bins. It takes quite a while. You have to keep remembering to go back there. Whereas once I've got this whole thing automated, what I can do is I can take these. I mean, I can get the. I can't remember if it's the gardener or somebody who'll feed the dung beetles. It'll, you know, basically I've got like I'll have an automated system that picks up the poop. Somebody then. Oh, great! I've got that one straight away. That was just in the nick of time as well. The other one basically then delivers that over to the compost bins plus the dung beetles. But the trouble then is I'll have to keep remembering to put the thatch into the compost bins. But by having dung beetles, you don't have to bother about that. As long as they just kept getting fed the poop, that's it. It's a doddle. It becomes much more automated. So I'm going to take these lot back to the surface, and then I'll bring you back once I've finished. Well, we're back on the surface, and I've waited for the dawn basically because it was just too dark out here. I mean, I was hoping to be able to bring both of the dung beetles back in one go, but the RG can't carry it. You know, it can't carry a dung beetle in its beak, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make multiple trips. We'll get Emerald here, and then we'll head out to take all these back. I mean, to be honest, I've got to make multiple trips anyway for all these artifacts because you can only carry one of them at a time. But it's dead handy. I mean, I could have done with a higher level saber tooth, and that would have been great. But I mean, you just saw that was pretty easy cave anyway. I mean, as we get into the harder caves, I mean, I'll probably end up using, you know, like a Thylacoleo at some point anyway. And I probably could have speeded things up a bit if I'd just basically getting the fibre while I was down there rather than going back to the surface. Because I forgot I had like the sickle on me and there was plants dotted around, so I could have saved myself quite a bit of time. There was Martha Pluras that are down there. I could have just shot them, quite to be honest. I mean, you can. It's a good thing of having like a saber tooth is you can do that on the back while you're actually on the back of the dino. Alternatively, I could have just sent Emerald in there to do it herself. It would have saved me having to keep repairing my armor. But I mean, that's pretty much the first level cave that you would actually do, and it is easy enough, really. I think the only hassle is just those blooming Arthur Pluras keep destroying your armor. But I'd say that's pretty much it for this video. I mean, I've done quite a few things. I mean, we've gone out and get ourselves a saber tooth, done a bit of spring cleaning, and now got some dung beetles. We've also done a bit of an exploration of that cave down there. That's the south, the lower south cave, I think it's called, which is where you find the artifact of the hunter. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching the video. If so, then do please leave a like, because that'll help me out a great deal. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more content, then yeah, do subscribe. Just remember to click that little bell icon, because that way you get notifications for when new content comes out. And if you've got any comments, any suggestions, want to leave any feedback at all, please post that in the comment section below. But until the next video, thanks very much for watching. Bye!